Hey everybody, hotel industry expert Glenn Hausman here, and I'm so excited that we are getting back to it. Meetings are starting to take place. People are going away on vacation, and that means more people in your hotel. It also means you need to have a mechanism in place to make sure guests are safe, employees are safe, and you're also protecting yourself from any potential litigation that could occur. It's kind of murky out there. The rules aren't figured out yet, and we're in this weird in-between period. That's why you need some tools on your side. And we have with us Mr. John Wills of Almo today. We're going to talk a little bit about the Safe Pass system, which I think really ups the ante with delivering a duty of care for both guests and employees. John, great to see you today, sir.
Good to see you, Glenn. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for being here. So tell us a little bit about the Safe Pass system, how it works, and why this is going to be an important tool for hoteliers moving forward as we emerge out of this COVID crisis.
Well, this is just a solution that we're starting to implement, under the umbrella of what is a reasonable duty of care that needs to be exercised by an employer or a commercial operator bringing people into a space and want to make sure that it's a safe space. So we've come up with a plethora of products, and one of which is kind of guarding that entry into the safe space, making sure that people that are entering in are safe, or at least we have a good indication that they're safe.
Right. So what we're really talking about is the ability to take people's temperature before they even walk into the site, and having them answer a questionnaire either at home or right there at the door. How does that all work to ensure that it runs smoothly and guests don't find it an impediment to enjoying their stay at a hotel?
Well, it really comes down to what the process is for that hotel operator or employer, and what they want to do. So they can send out something as quick and easy as email notifications for guests that are coming, or for employees that are going to be coming into work. And they could actually have that questionnaire filled out on a simple device like a mobile app. Once they fill out the questionnaire and it's accepted, then they're given a QR code, and that's going to facilitate at the point of the kiosk, so that when they take a temperature, they have a fast process, provided that the temperature is in line with the parameters that are set, and then they're allowed in, and a record is kept.
Right. That is essential. Keeping those records, keeping track of what's going on. And I hate to say it, John, but we have seen this time and time again with other issues in hospitality. Take what's going on with pool lift issues of all things. There's all of these drive-by lawsuits that occur. Hoteliers are exposed even when they don't think they're exposed. And something like this sounds to me like a great way to protect yourself from any potential litigation by having these fail-safes put into place. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, I agree fully. I mean, this is all part of what is a reasonable duty of care that you're exercising in your venue.
And what I really like about this is it's flexible. You can do a lot of different things with this system. Number one, you could just take somebody's temperature. You could do a questionnaire of somebody. This stands for both guests and employees. But what's most important is these features will align itself to whatever your neighborhood, your jurisdiction is thinking about. Is that correct?
That is correct. I mean, we have the hardware and the software flexibility to really be able to work with any process that's out there, as you're screening guests and screening employees come into the space.
Yeah, and it's also touchless, which is pretty cool. I like this idea. I'm thinking, because I'm going to be traveling a lot more, how great it would be if I have to have some sort of issue that takes my temperature, to be able to answer the questionnaire even before I get to the hotel, because I don't want to waste any time standing outside of a building. So that's a pretty cool feature. How did this whole thing come about? Tell us a little bit about the process and how you landed on such an interesting product that's going to keep hoteliers away from pesky lawsuits.
Well, we were able to get in connection with a couple of key partners, Creative Realities, and then on the software side, In Reality. And they are people that made that pivot move back in January of 2020, knowing that this is going to be something that's going to be needed moving forward post-pandemic. So we got together, they put together a platform, hardware and software that continues to evolve. I don't want to call it bulletproof. It gets better and better and better, because again, this was a new frontier. So just a great system, great partners to work with.
Yeah. How does this work with employees, making sure that they're not bringing anything into the hotel?
Well, once again, employees will actually fill out the questionnaire ahead of time. They'll come up to the device. It'll recognize that they have answered the questionnaire appropriately. Temperature is taken, and then at that point, they're led into the space itself. Once again, all records being kept. You've got a running tab as to what is going on. You can link it to an employee. And of course, you can also delink it from the employee, should that be the policy of your particular company. So, but you want to keep the metrics, you want to keep the data so that you kind of know what is going on with your space over a period of time.
Right. And that's absolutely essential. And a lot of big properties out there that are going to get busy. This is a valuable tool for those hotels as well. I love the idea that you can track what's going on with your employees. We want to keep everybody safe as we get back to it, because after all, the last thing you want is to have a situation where COVID goes and affects all of your staff members, making it impossible to serve all those guests that are coming back. So, John, how can we learn more about this?
Well, we got plenty of information on our website that you can see that listed below. Just come visit that website. You'll see the information. Get in contact with us, and we'll be able to go over the solution that's appropriate for you.
Excellent. So be sure to check out hospitality.almoproav.com to learn more. This is a very valuable tool. Remember, guests are going to be coming back en masse, and the last thing that you want to do is to go backwards. We all want to move forward, and with products like this, they'll help you take care of your guests and level of safety and security, and also be able to hopefully prevent yourself from any of those nuisance lawsuits. We all remember what's happened with a lot of different issues in this industry, and this is ripe for people trying to cheat hotels. Don't let that happen. I'm Glenn Hausman. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll be back next time.